The report of the MCC Review Committee has been handed over to the Cabinet of Ministers. Co-Cabinet spokesperson Bandula Gunawardena said President Gotabaya Rajapaksa has instructed the Cabinet to provide their recommendations during the next Cabinet meeting.
President Gotabaya Rajapaksa has instructed all ministers to analyse this report and inform the Cabinet in regard of their opinion. Accordingly, each minister, following an in-depth analysis of the report, will submit their opinion in the form of a report to the Cabinet. We will be able to discuss this matter next week. Gotabaya Rajapaksa made it very clear that any agreement detrimental to this country will not be signed. We maintain a non-aligned policy with every foreign nation. Therefore, any agreement detrimental to our country will never be considered. Cabinet decisions regarding the MCC Compact will be announced next week.
The $450 million grant that is to be offered under the Millennium Challenge Corporation Agreement will be used for land administration projects in the country. The review committee that highlighted the serious consequences of signing the agreement had raised caution, citing that data relating to these projects would fall under the possession of the MCC amidst a violation of the laws and the constitution of the country. While diverse views are being expressed about the MCC agreement, details relating to another serious decision concerning valuable lands in the country have emerged. Newsfirst had raised concerns over this matter as well over the last few days. This was regarding the steps taken to abolish the circular issued in 2001 to limit the handing over of other forest lands to various entities based on one's whims and fancies. The circular requires the approval of a special review committee before giving away these lands. If this circular is abolished, district and regional secretaries will be vested with the powers relating to lands that fall under their purview. On the 29th of last month, Venerable Pahiyangala Anandasagara Thero raised concerns over this matter during a meeting with the Secretary of the Lands Ministry. This matter has been put forward before the Cabinet. Farmers in dry areas, especially those engaged in chena cultivation, are facing hardships. Usable state lands that were under the purview of divisional and district secretaries had been handed over to the forest and wildlife departments through a circular in the past. Since we received several complaints stating that farmers had been badly hit by this, the Minister of Wildlife S.M. Chandrasen had informed the Cabinet that a decision would be made to establish a system through which these lands could be vested with the District Secretary.
S.M. Chandrasen මහතාට කැබිනට් මණ්ඩලය දැනුම් දුන්නා.
ඔව් වනරක්ෂණ ඇමතුමාද ඇමතුමනි මේක ඉදිරිපත් කරේ කැබිනට් එකට?
නෑ අධිකරු ජනාධිපතිතුමත් අග්‍රාමාත්‍යතුමා.
No, this was put forward to the President and the Prime Minister as a solution to the problems faced by farmers in the southern province. Land that have not been declared as protected areas under an act identified as other forest land. The Ratna forest in Gilimale in the Ratnapura district, Kiribatgala, Morapitiya in the Kalutara district, Ruhunukanda and Kelinkanda are some examples of other forest land. By 1904, most of the forest land were owned by the Forest Department. However, in the years that followed, powers relating to forests were given to the Forest Department and the district and divisional secretaries under the Act. Accordingly, land that did not belong to the main forest or wildlife zones were considered as other forest land. They were called other forest land as they were fragmented and not because it lacks value. The decisions concerning other forest land had been changed from time to time. The Secretary to the Environment Ministry at the time issued a circular 5/2001. In 2001, other forest land were brought under the purview of the Forest Department through this circular.
වන සංරක්ෂණ දෙපාර්තමේන්තුවට අයිති කරගත්තා.
Most of the forest land that are being protected under this circular are close to the land that belongs to the Forest Department or the Wildlife Department. Around 500,000 forest land will become insecure as a result of this. Our surveys have shown that we do not have at least 16% of forest land at present. The Forest Department has changed percentage of forests by altering its definition. Forest reserves will be isolated if the debris is removed.
You might recall that they discovered new species of geckos recently. These geckos have been discovered from another forest land. There is a fish called bandurabab that is endemic to Sri Lanka. This fish can only be found in Sri Lanka. This fish only lives on other forest land. The diversity of species has brought value to the country because of these forest creatures and forest resources. Instead of paving the way to eradicate these species without protecting them, we request that the Circular 5/2001 must not be amended to keep other forest land under the purview of the Forest Department.
අවශේෂ වනාන්තර වන සංරක්ෂණ දෙපාර්තමේන්තුවේ යටතේ පවත්වාගන්න ඉදිරියට යන ලෙසයි.
මේ කරන්න හදන්නේ හැම වෙලාවෙම
What are they going to do? Although they portray that they stand on behalf of the people, the story is entirely different. If they want to provide lands and homes to the people and encourage farming, there is no problem. There are sufficient land. If they want to do it, there are regulations in the circular to do that. However, what are they trying to do? They are trying to completely abolish the circular to obtain all forests and provide them for various purposes. It is the District Secretary of SM Chandrasena who is exerting more influence on this. We can see that they are trying to give these land to certain companies in a secret manner. We have heard that there are 5 companies. They are on the list to obtain these land.
මේ වෙනකොට ලිස්ට් එකේ ඉන්නෝ මේ ඉඩම් ගන්න.
While a discourse has been created over the MCC land administration project, what is taking place on the other hand? Is this another dangerous situation that threatens the valuable resources of the country?
A Newsfirst investigation has shown that Australian mineral exploration company Titanium Sands Limited does not hold licenses to carry out exploration on Manor Island, despite making claims to that effect. In a project report, Titanium Sands Limited said it is carrying out exploration on Manor Island using 9 licenses that belong to the subsidiaries of 2 Mauritius companies named Srinil Holdings Limited and Bright Angel Limited that it has acquired. According to the Geological Survey and Mines Bureau, licenses have been issued to 5 companies to carry out exploration on Manor Island. That includes Kilsith Exploration Private Limited, Supreme Solutions Private Limited, Hammersmith Ceylon Private Limited, Sanur Minerals Private Limited and Orion Minerals Private Limited. However, the Geological Survey and Mines Bureau, which issues licenses, confirmed that the 5 license holders have not informed that they are currently owned by a Mauritius company or the Australian Mineral Exploration Company. Company records inspected by Newsfirst also do not show the involvement of a Mauritius company in respect of the 5 license holders. In a report, Titanium Sands Limited said it had supervised exploration activities that had been carried out by Srinil Holdings Limited on Manor Island since 2015. However, a Newsfirst investigation has shown that Titanium Sands Limited had acquired all the shares of Srinil Holdings Limited only in 2018.